Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you have been following me from the days of teen bodybuilding India, you should be aware that I always used to promote natural bodybuilding, but then I lost some touch because then I wanted to give out information, science and all that stuff. But I feel the problem with our current state of fitness in our country is a lot of people are getting into under the peer pressure of taking steroids. Okay, so I want to share a small story. I hope you're not offended or you're not angry at me because he's a client of mine who I'm going to talk about. 2015, a guy messages me saying, I want to take steroids, tell me, guide me or something like that. Then I tried to convince him, don't take it, and he said okay, and then we lost touch. Recently he took up my online coaching and he told me, he spoke to me. I literally spoke to him for 2 hours, I guess, and he explained everything, blah blah blah, and he said I should have listened to you. But that is one person. It is very hard to convince people online. But then I thought, I was thinking, what can I do with my channel and what not. So I decided, why not talk more about natural bodybuilding, highlight people who have great physiques naturally. So that's what I'm going to do. So today I'm going to use Rameez as an example because I know Rameez very well for the past 3.5 years. So also I've helped Rameez with his diet for I think like 5-6 competitions till now, and he has done pretty well. Now let me tell something about Rameez. Rameez is 24 years old. He's 5 feet 5 inches. Currently he's 64 kgs. He's prepping for 2 competitions, and I think I'll be the one helping him with his diet, and I'll tell you why he doesn't need much help with workout. Okay, so anyway, he has won multiple powerlifting competitions in India, abroad as well. Okay, at the age of 19, I guess. He's always been in sports, he's always been into athletics, he's a dancer and whatnot, and he has great genetics for bodybuilding, and that is what today's topic is. Now, how do I know Rameez? I'll tell you how I met Rameez. I met Rameez in a gym. He's a personal trainer, right? So I met him there, and I just told him, why don't you compete in this competition, which was natural competition. So he told, okay fine, I'll go there. But then we realized it's not a natural competitions. You guys should be aware who I'm talking about. So Rameez recently, he won Mr. India in men's physique. Okay, I know there are multiple organizations, but winning in Mr. India competition, any Mr. India competition, as a natural, when you're competing against people who are taking steroids, is a great achievement. I know there will be comments in the comments box saying, oh, he's not natural, he's not. That's up to you. My job is to promote that, and you guys can believe it or not. Now, I'm going to display a few pictures, okay? The reason I'm talking about Rameez is even I didn't see these pics. Yeah, I thought, he always started as a very skinny kid. No, he was already built when he was in 10th standard, which means that would have been a dream physique for most people when they were in, 10th standard. So, if you look at his physique, he was good. This was like 6 months into weight training. In 6 months, he gained good amount of muscle. And the reason why he did that is, of course, he's a natural, right? So one of the reasons why his body responded that well is he was concentrating a lot on heavy lifting. By heavy lifting, I mean, bench press, squats and all these things. So if you're a beginner and you're trying to put a lot of muscle mass, go for that. Go for compound movements. Now, he's been training for over 8.5 years. Okay, and this is the physique he has gained. When he started, he was 55 kgs. Now he's 64 kgs weight. Now, when he cuts down for his competition, he'll be 60 kgs. But look at his physique. Okay, look at his physique, the changes he has made. Okay, his arms are grown, and one of the reasons why Rameez has great genetics and why I feel he has great genetics is, his muscle bellies. If you see his muscle bellies, if you look at it, it's all an illusion. Okay, he's not that big. When he started off, his arms were maybe 10 inches. Now it's 14 inches. 14 inches. My arms are 18.5 inches, of course with fat, but if you see that, he looks thicker, he looks bigger, and his arms are just 14 inches. That's what I'm talking about, muscle bellies. If you look at his muscle bellies, they are very round, Here in Mangalore, we call it unde unde. Unde means laddu. Okay, that's what we call it. He is round. He's round like a laddu, but not the fat kind of laddu, but the round laddu, the good looking laddu. Okay, so if you see his body, all the muscle bellies are perfect. His chest is dense, his delts are dense. It is very difficult for a guy who is not on steroids to get a very round looking delt, and I'm telling you, it's an illusion. Okay, but what I mean is he's 5 feet 5 inches. Okay, he's a very short person. So imagine him being 6 feet 1. and just compress him like this, and that is why, you know, he looks much more rounder. Another example I can give you of that same kind of physique is Gautaman. Now Gautaman's arms, maybe they are 14.5, 15 inches, but when you look at them, they look way bigger. One of the reasons for that is they are, you know, they're all compressed into looking thick. Okay, another reason why Rameez has great genetics is his metabolism. When he was dieting, he was literally dieting on 2200 calories. His weight was 61 and he ended at 1800 calories. Most of the people to get shredded, even at a higher weight, they have to go very, you know, very low in calories. So if you take a person Y and if you ask him to diet for a competition and you ask him to get ripped, most probably he'll be ending up at, you know, 1200 calories, or the special 1000 calorie by our very own FitTuber. So that's what I'm talking about. Genetics, guys. Genetics plays an important role. But one of the reasons why Rameez has this crazy physique is powerlifting. I'm not talking about hardcore powerlifting. He's always done bodybuilding, to be honest, but powerlifting is the base of his, you know, training, strength training, which means he's doing bench press, squat, deadlift. He lifts heavy weights for anything. You know, he can easily dumbbell press 45 kgs. He can do, you know, shoulder press for lots of weights. You know, so this is one example of, you know, great bodybuilding genetics, and that's what I wanted to share with you. And for all you guys, you know, who have doubts, you know, even I used to doubt looking at people saying no, they're not natty, but some of them actually are. Genetics plays a very important role. Today people are abusing me. Maybe once I cut down and get to a very low body fat percentage, people will be like, yeah, you're on steroids. The same people who call me fat will be like, yeah, you're on steroids. So that's how it is. So what I'm trying to tell is, I'm not trying to ask you look at Rameez and hope for a physique like Rameez. I'm not telling that. What I'm trying to tell is, naturally you can, you know, achieve a great physique provided you have elite genetics. Now I put Rameez into the elite genetics. Most of the people don't even want a physique like this. And the other thing is time. Rameez has given himself time, guys. Time. Keep going. I don't think Rameez will like me saying this, but I think if he, you know, it would have been easier for him to take steroids and build a much more better physique, because most of the times you're surrounded by people who take steroids, who, you know, maybe slowly, indirectly ask you to take steroids as well. But I really appreciate, and I really, you know, I have to, you know, take my hats off to Rameez, because he has never taken steroids. So I'm really happy about that. And you know, if you guys are facing a similar problem, you know, that is the reason why I make these kind of videos. I want you guys to stay natural. You can achieve lot of things naturally, guys. Just takes time. You know, you might be like, this guy always cribs, this guy always whines and blah blah blah, but that's my goal. I do not want people to take steroids, you know, especially people who watch my videos. No, of course I care for everyone, but especially people who watch my videos, because it doesn't take much time to take a needle and poke yourself. Trust me, it doesn't take much time. Two guys in front of you trying to, you know, tell you, you'll get crazy results. That's all. So that's why I wanted to highlight Rameez. Beautiful physique. You know, he's going to be competing in a couple of competitions, big competitions soon in men's physique. And yeah, guys, that's why, you know, that's the sole reason I made this video. And these kind of videos will continue on my channel, because I want you guys to be made aware of natural bodybuilding. Everybody talks about, you know, best fat burner, best whey protein, lose side fat, lose belly fat. No, it all takes time. So give yourself time and see the results. Okay, so that was it for this video, guys. I hope you all liked it. If you liked it, do let me know in the comments box down below, and like this video. Also, announcement. I don't know when this will happen, but I want to tell you guys, I'm planning to make, you know, a video series with Rameez, like training, nutrition, supplementation, everything. If you want that, leave it in the comments box, guys. So I'll see you all soon, and hope you all stay natural and lift heavy weights and just stimulate your muscles, guys. Stimulate your muscles. Okay, see you all. Peace out.